Hey there. Good morning. This is your host, Jeff Ski Kinsey from Affordable Quarters, both the podcast and the Alexa Flash Briefing. That's also our website, affordablequarters.com. Check it out. And to my knowledge, we were not disrupted by Amazon's outage yesterday. Of course, Alexa wouldn't really talk to me. Well, she would. She would say, well, I can't help with that right now. But such is life in these times. Hey, so what are we excited about at Affordable Quarters? Well, it's not the snow on the ground here in Northeast Ohio. That's not really my thing. But we're excited about the opportunities. We're seeing more and more opportunities to build stuff. That's our technical term for what we do. We build stuff from ISO shipping containers. But we're a little bit hobbled. I got to say the supply chain is raising its ugly head. It's not exciting right now. We were talking to a garage door company. Okay, some people want a door. They want a variety of doors on their shipping containers, but in one case, we're working with a prospect that wants a garage door. There's several versions. However, as we kept asking about different options with the company, they kept saying, well, yeah, that's 6 to 8 weeks out. And when we pressed them to define what does 6 to 8 weeks out mean, well, it means we'll have a good idea in 6 to 8 weeks when we might actually get the product that you need. Okay, for those of you in Rio Linda, let me restate that. Okay, there's not saying we'll have it in 6 to 8 weeks. They're saying we'll have some idea when we might get it in 6 to 8 weeks. Or they may not. Hey, you either have to laugh or cry about what's going on. The part of the conversation also turned to the fact it was in the news this morning on LinkedIn about Kellogg employees possibly striking or are on strike and might be replaced. Okay. Part of the conversation with the garage door people yesterday was the price of cereal is going to jump a minimum of 25% come January. Somehow they're holding off this not so good news until January. So I guess get Christmas out of the way, if Christmas as we know it happens this year, and then lower the boom. It's just getting ugly out there. And of course, I don't think I'm telling any secrets out of school that this administration has no idea what they're doing or how to fix the problem. They do know how to make it worse, and they're doing a pretty good job of that. But it is going to be bumpy from here, as Scotty said on Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. It is definitely going to be bumpier. Although the good news is we've seen some prices decrease on the shipping container front. We quoted last week a new, what we call in the industry, a new, which means one trip. It was built most likely in China and shipped to the U.S., and then it's available for sale. A new 8 by 40 foot high cube, which means 9.5 feet tall, for roughly $6,500, and that's down. Last month we quoted one, I think it was over $8,000, so that's a significant softening, and that's one here in Ohio. Yeah. So bottom line is, it's rough out there, and I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Again, we'd love to help. We may have some issues with some of the things that you'd like us to do for you, at least in the short term, but reach out. And if we can't help, maybe we can find somebody that can. The bottom line, I think, is helping advance your efforts, whether you go through us or not. We'd love to help, but if we're not in a position to help, we don't want to hold you up. So we do have pretty extensive connections in the industry, and that grows week by week. So bottom line is, if you want some stuff made out of a shipping container, you really ought to loop me into the conversation. Shoot me a text. Say stuff, and text it to 330-992-4754.